Viaje con Lina la Monarca, English version. Written by Paola Muñoz and Moaz Altaba. Illustrated by Damien Crawford. Lina was a beautiful monarch butterfly who flew among gardens. One day Lina saw a flower and asked, "What is your name?" "Valeriana," replied the flower, passing her a sweet drink. "This juice is called nectar, and I share it with my friends, beetles, bees, and butterflies." Lina drank the nectar, and she happily played with Valeriana all summer. When it started to get cold, Valeriana told her, "Monarch butterflies migrate to warmer places at the beginning of the fall, so you must fly south to Mexico and look for my uncle, Yojamel." "Who is your uncle?" asked Lina. "He is a huge tree in the mountains of Mexico. Your family and friends gather there whenever it's cold here in the north," replied Valeriana. Lina was excited to know that she would meet her family. Once Valeriana showed Lina the map of her trip to Mexico, she began to fly. When flying over the forests, it rained hard, so she had to seek shelter. When flying over the desert, there were no flowers with nectar, so she had to keep going even though she was hungry. When Lina felt tired, she imagined meeting her family and friends in Mexico, Uncle Yojamel's land, and asked God to give her the strength to keep going. "I won't give up. I must be persistent, strong, and patient," said Lina. One beautiful day during her trip, Lina saw Uncle Yojamel in the distance. He was covered in butterflies, all playing in the huge tree. "I have done it. Thank you, God, because you helped me. I am the strong monarch," shouted Lina. As she approached, Uncle Yojamel and the other butterflies began to sing. "Lina, Lina, 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 oh monarch, Lina, 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 give us a hug, give us a hug." The next day, Lina and her cousin visited Miss Hospedera, the plant where butterflies lay their eggs. Her cousin explained to her, "Lina, when the eggs hatch, small caterpillars come out to eat leaves till they grow enough, and then they build a house where they become butterflies like us." Lina laid her eggs on Miss Hospedera's leaves and checked on them frequently. Lina wanted to meet her baby caterpillars soon, but Miss Hospedera told her, "Lina, being patient is very important. God sets a time for everything that happens in nature." Early one morning, Lina noticed one of her eggs had hatched. When the delicate little caterpillar came out of her egg, she felt so hungry and went to search for leaves to eat. "Hi, Mom. I'm Sarah," said the caterpillar. Lina looked at her lovingly and told her, "You are my gift from God for being persistent on my journey to Mexico and waiting patiently until you were born. Now you must be patient and wait for your wings to grow." Sarah fed on Miss Hospedera's leaves, and when she was big enough, she began to build her pupa, a wonderful house where she would wait for her wings to grow to complete her metamorphosis. One day that little house, hanging by a silk thread, opened. Sarah took out her wrinkled wings and stretched them until she was ready to fly. "Mom, I am a butterfly. This is a gift God gave me for being patient like you," Sarah told her. "Spring has begun in the north. The cold is over. It is time for you to fly there and pollinate many flowers," Lina told Sarah. "What is pollination, Mom?" asked Sarah. when powder called pollen is carried from one flower to another. This allows for new plants to grow, replied Lina. Sara was ready to leave. Lina told her, "There you will meet my friend Valeriana. Trust yourself, you can do it. If you need strength, close your eyes, breathe, and think happy thoughts." So she said goodbye to Uncle Oyjamel and her family and began her journey. Sara faced difficulties on her journey just as her mother had, but like her she relied on God and was strong and patient. When she arrived, she met Valeriana. They hugged and she introduced her to Lorna, the bee, and Rami, the beetle, with whom she would fulfill her mission to pollinate. At the end of each day, Sara would lay on her friend Valeriana's petals. Happy and satisfied, she thought about her mom with much love and said, "God gives us great gifts when we are patient and persistent."